Isabel, why aren't you answering your phone? What is it, Mom? I'm at work right now. This is no time for work. It's an emergency. Huh? It's Sophia. Something terrible has happened to her. What is it? She was in an accident. Oh my God. How did that even happen? She was out with her boyfriend. They were walking back to their car in the mall parking lot when suddenly a speeding car came out of nowhere. She tried to avoid it, but it all happened so fast that she couldn't get out of the way in time. The car hit her at full speed. Yikes. How is she doing? Her life isn't in danger, but her legs were severely injured. She was rushed to the hospital and had surgery, but the doctor said the nerves in her legs were badly damaged, and she might never fully recover. So she might not be able to walk? That's right. The doctor said, in the worst case, she may never walk again. That's really awful. What terrible luck with that car coming out of nowhere like that. What about her boyfriend? Is he okay? He's fine, but watching her get hit right in front of him really shook him up, so he's been staying home completely depressed. Can't blame him. Your only sister might never walk again because of this accident. That's why I've been trying to reach you. I get it. It's a relief that she's alive, but things are going to be really tough from here on out. Why are you talking like this doesn't concern you? Excuse me? You're going to be the one taking care of her. No way. Why me? I don't live at home anymore. You should take care of her. Then move back here. You're her sister. It's only natural that you take care of her. I don't get it. You live with her, so there's no reason for me to come back and take care of her. This is your chance to finally contribute to the family. What? Unlike sweet Sophia, you've always been a disappointment. No looks, no smarts. You're a complete failure. It's embarrassing that you only finished high school. She graduated from a prestigious university after all. How can two sisters be so different? You've been nothing but trouble to this family. The least you can do now is make yourself useful. I can't. I have a job, you know. And just so you know, I had better grades than her all through high school. But you're the one who said we didn't have the money to support me and kicked me out as soon as I graduated. That's why, even though I wanted to go to college, I had no choice but to start working. But honestly, I'm happy with my job now, and I don't regret not going to university. Anyway, I can't take care of Sophia. You're not working, so you should take care of her. Then quit your job. You're crazy. It's not like the job you got with only a high school diploma is anything important. No one's gonna miss you if you leave. I'm giving you permission to come back and take care of her. You're family after all. I'm not family. What? You spent all these years looking down on me, comparing me to her, and now you want to call me family when it suits you? Take care of your precious sweet Sophia yourself. How dare you speak to me like that? Have you forgotten all I've done for you? Who do you think you are? I raised you guys by myself after your father and I divorced when you were little. And this is how you repay me? With your arrogance? You're not smart, not pretty, and you can't even show any gratitude to your mother. I appreciate that you raised me, but I've suffered a lot because of you. I'm sick of being compared to Sophia. Well, of course you were compared. She's sweet, charming, and knows how to get what she wants. Well, you've always been difficult. That's exactly the problem. Even a monkey would get bitter after being constantly criticized. See? There you go again. Can't you just say yes and listen to me for once? Not when I don't agree. I'm independent now, so just leave me alone. If you dislike me so much, stop reaching out just to send passive-aggressive messages. Sophia's been spoiled by you her whole life, and now she's entitled and selfish. Honestly, I don't want to have anything to do with either of you anymore. I won't tolerate this defiance. I'm coming over right now. Don't. You're going to take care of Sophia. I'll drag you back home if I have to, so be ready. Got it? What do you mean you're coming over? Mom? Hey, Mom! Isabel, enough already. Why aren't you answering? I know you're home and ignoring me. Come out right now. What's going on? I told you I was coming. I've been ringing the doorbell and knocking, and you're still not answering. Ignoring me won't work, you know? Are you actually outside my place? I thought you were joking. I never gave you my address. How did you find my place? This is insane. Well, it's your fault for not telling me where you live. And you're so private on social media, so I had to go through a lot of trouble to find it. I have no idea why you'd go to such lengths just to know where I live. Anyway, open the door. It's cold out here. Are you really going to leave me freezing out here? No, hold on. How did you even find out my address? It was such a hassle, honestly. I've asked all our relatives and your friends, but nobody wanted to tell me. I kept pestering them, trying to get information out of them. At first, I said it was an emergency, but they still wouldn't budge. Of course they didn't. I made sure they never told you. So then, I went to the police and told them you were missing, and I was worried sick. I even went as far as saying your sister was gravely ill, and that it was an emergency, but nothing worked. Lying to the police like that is completely unacceptable. Everyone was so cold. They were no help at all. It's my privacy, of course. They wouldn't just give it out. You must have bothered them a lot. I can't believe this. So I had no choice but to find it on my own. Do you know how much trouble I went through because of you? Now open the door. I'm not home right now. I'm out. So I can't open the door. Even if I were there, I wouldn't let you in. Please, just go back. Don't lie just because you don't want to take care of Sophia. If you don't open up, I'll break the lock and let myself in. I'm not lying. I told you I'm at work. If you break the lock, I'll call the police. It's no big deal if the family member breaks the lock. You can just get it fixed later. It is a huge deal. I don't care if you're my mother. You can't just break in and wreck my place. How can you say it's a problem for your own mother to visit? Sophia would never say something like that. You're so pathetic. Why don't you try being more like her? Be like her? Never in a million years. She's spoiled, arrogant, and mean. She always looked down on me, all because you played favorites. Even when I graduated high school and started working, she mocked me, saying, "Only losers stop at high school these days." She hardly ever studied and only got into that college because you paid for it. And yet, she had the nerve to treat me like I was beneath her. Well, unlike you, she's sweet and easy to love, so of course I'd favor her. As humans, I guess it's normal to have favorites, even among your own children. That's exactly why I decided to distance myself from you guys. If I kept hanging around people who gang up on me and treat me like dirt, I'd only end up feeling miserable. Even so, we're still family by blood, and families are supposed to help each other in times of need. Help each other? You just want to dump all of her caregiving on me, don't you? Dump it on you? Don't make it sound so terrible. Never mind. If you're really not home, then I'll just sit here and wait at your front door until you come back. Fine. Do whatever you want. If you catch a cold from sitting outside in this weather, don't say I didn't warn you. How can you still not be home at this hour? Where on earth are you wandering around? What are you talking about? You've been gone so long. I went ahead and broke the lock to get in. This place is so strange. Have your tastes changed or something? Hold on. I'm already back home. Don't lie to me. You're not here. Are you sure you're not the one lying? The lock isn't broken and I'm home. Where are you exactly? Where? At your apartment in A City, of course. Oh, you're at the place I used to live. What? Used to live? I moved almost 3 years ago. I don't live there anymore. Why didn't you tell me? I had no idea. I never told you about that place either. I remember you said something about moving into employee housing, so I asked around with your friends to track you down. Why are you going out of your way to find my address after kicking me out? Because any decent parent should know where their child lives. Whoever told you must have had some outdated info. I haven't lived there in years. But all the furniture is here. You're not just lying to get rid of me, are you? Are you stupid? It's employee housing. Of course new people are living there by now. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Well, I'm at headquarters now, so I don't know the details anymore. Headquarters? You with just a high school diploma? Why are you so surprised? These days, it doesn't matter if you went to college or not. I've been working for 8 years. It's not strange for me to get promoted by now. Promoted? I can't believe it. I thought you were just a glorified errand girl. At first, it was just grunt work, sure, but I stuck with it. I took on the jobs no one wanted without complaining, and my boss started trusting me. I knew improving my skills was important, so I studied after work and earned several certifications. I sacrificed my free time while everyone else was out having fun, so I could build my career. Because of that, my coworkers and bosses recognized my efforts. They started assigning me bigger responsibilities, even making me project leader. That's how I ended up working at headquarters now. I never imagined you were working so hard. Of course you didn't. No matter how hard I worked, you only ever focused on Sophia. But I wasn't doing it to impress you. I did it for myself. The level of education doesn't matter. With enough effort, you can go as far as you want. Meanwhile, Sophia, with her fancy degree, still hasn't managed to land a full-time job. She failed her job search and ended up as a part-timer, right? She spent all her time playing around in college instead of studying, so it's no surprise. Anyway, you should probably leave that apartment. Someone else lives there now. Oh my God, you're right. If I stay, I'll look like a criminal. Not look like. You've actually committed a crime. Wait, does that mean I'll get arrested? If someone reports you, probably. You broke into someone's home after all. No, I can't get arrested. I need to run before the police find me. You should just give up. Even if you run, they'll catch you eventually. You need to hide me. Excuse me? Your mother's in trouble. It's your duty as a child to help her, isn't it? Now give me your address. I'm coming over. Yeah, right. I don't want you here. I'd never give my address to someone who kicked me out. Hey, you'd let me become a criminal? You committed a crime. What did you expect? You're such a cold-hearted child. Who's been cold-hearted all these years? Ugh, enough. You're beyond useless. We're family. You have to tell me where you live. I don't consider you family. I have my own family now. What do you mean? I'm married with a child. Holy cow! You never told me that. I told you and Sophia before I got married. You just didn't believe me. Well, it's hard to believe that someone as ugly and useless as you would get married. The only ones who ever called me ugly and useless were you and Sophia. I met my husband while working on a project with a client. He's amazing at his job, and at first, we were just colleagues. But over time, as we worked together, we grew to trust each other. He's sweet and always supported me when work was tough. Eventually, he proposed and we got married. I can't believe you even have a child. Yeah, about 2 years after we got married, I had a baby. He loves kids, and he was so happy when he found out I was pregnant. I figured, since we're still technically family, I'd let you guys know when I got married and when my child was born. But you both just laughed it off and said, "Keep dreaming, haha." I can't believe it was real. Why didn't you make it clearer? I told you a few times, but since you didn't believe me, I gave up and didn't even invite you to the wedding. Not inviting your own family to your wedding? How pathetic is that? It was a small ceremony, just close family and friends, and his parents knew my situation and fully supported our marriage. They treat me like their own daughter and are really wonderful people. You make it sound like we're some sort of villains. It's the truth, isn't it? You never listened to anything I had to say. Well, I never imagined someone as ugly and useless as you could actually get married. Yeah, I get it. You don't like me. I'm tired of hearing it. That's not what I mean. Anyway, I don't want you showing up unannounced and causing trouble for my family, so I'm not giving you my address. But I need it. Why? You've always doted on Sophia, so you can keep taking care of her. She's your precious family, isn't she? Your family too. My family is my husband and child. I don't want to be family with people who don't care about me. Fine, I get it. I'll treat you better from now on, so please. It's too late for that. Isabel? This is the perfect time to cut ties. Wait, you're going to abandon me? Yes, take care of your precious Sophia on your own. I can't do it alone. I'm getting old. And even she's saying there's no way she's letting me help her with baths or the bathroom. She can't take it. Then tell her to stop being so spoiled. But she's my sweet daughter, you know. Doesn't she have a boyfriend? Why not ask him to help? Well, he ran off. What? So he had already decided that their personalities didn't match, and he was planning to break up with her. When the caregiving situation came up, he realized he'd never be able to escape her if he stayed. So he used this as an excuse to break up. Wow, a bit harsh, but honestly, with her personality, I can't blame him for wanting to leave. You're the only one I can rely on. Please, help me. Nope. Hire a caregiver or something. Stop trying to use me for your convenience. I don't have the money for that. Hey, I'm hearing police sirens. They're coming this way. Did you call them? I didn't. It was probably one of the neighbors. A strange old lady breaking a lock and wandering around someone else's property? Of course they'd call the police. No way! Am I really going to get arrested? I didn't do anything worth getting reported for. Vandalism. What? You broke someone's lock, right? That's destruction of property, and if you entered without permission, it's also trespassing. That's not what I intended. I don't want to get arrested. Help me. You brought this on yourself. But we're a blood-related family. Like I said earlier, I'm cutting ties with you and Sophia. We're strangers now, so I have no obligation to help. Good luck. Don't leave me, Isabel. Oh no, the police are coming. This isn't how things were supposed to go. After the police approached my mother, she tried to run away at full speed. Of course, she was caught right away and taken to the station. She was charged with destruction of property and trespassing. While she didn't end up behind bars, she did get probation and a criminal record. As a result, she's been shunned by relatives and friends. Since she can't afford to hire a caregiver and no one is willing to help her, she's left to take care of Sophia all on her own. Even though she's always doted on her, taking care of her alone has become too much for my mother. Every now and then, she sends me messages saying, "Please help me. You're the only one I can rely on." But I ignore them. Lately, due to the stress of caregiving, she's been taking out her frustrations on Sophia. I've even gotten tearful phone calls from Sophia saying Mom keeps yelling at her and she wants me to come back. I just find it annoying, so I block both of them. Now free from the toxic duo, I'm enjoying a blissful life with my wonderful husband and child.
Hey, Tyler, is it true that you're getting married? And she's from a very wealthy family?
Hello, Mother.
So, when are you guys coming to talk to me?
Talk about what?
Yes, about your marriage. So, when is it?
I won't.
What? You won't?
Of course not.
Why not?
I thought I made it clear already. I don't want to deal with you anymore.
Huh?
You should know that when I don't return your call. I'm not your puppet anymore. I left there 8 years ago after I paid off your debt. I decided that I would never step foot in my hometown or your place again. People know me as a neglected child there. I have no friends, so I don't have regrets.
I know exactly what you're thinking. You're my son after all, aren't you?
Huh?
Well, okay. I understand you don't care about us. You can get married or whatever you want.
I don't need your permission, Mother. Goodbye. Nancy, is this a good time to call you?
Hi, Tyler.
I have an urgent matter to talk about.
I'm on the train right now, so you can text me. What's up?
My parents found out about us.
What?
My mother just texted me. They probably heard about me from my aunt, who happened to visit my work for a meeting.
Oh, the philanthropist aunt who told you to get along with all her relatives.
Yes, that aunt. She may have seen me when she was heading to the meeting room. My coworker told me that she was asking about me, and he told her that I was getting married. He should have minded his own business.
I see. I just wish the timing had been a little better.
I agree. My mother didn't object to our marriage, but I know she's up to something. I'm wondering what she's gonna do next. She might try to contact you or something.
Maybe we shouldn't see each other for the time being.
I thought about that too,
But then there's a possibility that she might try to contact you when you're alone, right?
I don't know what to do.
Maybe we should get a marriage license and get married tomorrow. What? I mean, we should move up our plans and get on with it. I guess so. It's not like we're particular about the date, right? Now that those pesky people know about it, there's nothing better than moving things along quickly. So, I guess we'll meet in front of the marriage license bureau tomorrow after your work? Yeah, let's do that. Sorry for all this. That's okay. We're both in this together, so don't worry about it. It makes me feel better to hear you say that. Thank you. No problem. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, see you tomorrow.
Hey, Tyler, why are you ignoring me?
I was waiting for you in front of the car to celebrate your marriage. You just grabbed a cab and drove away.
You are following me from my work. Aunt Mary must have told you where I work. I didn't talk to anyone about getting married today.
Haha, I guess you knew. Well, that's okay. We are all good now, right?
Don't even joke about it. I don't want to deal with you.
Hey, you don't need to feel guilty. I know that you're after her money.
What? What are you talking about?
Your wife is from a wealthy family. Her parents died in an accident 2 years ago, and she's supposed to have a huge inheritance.
So what?
Your kindness towards me touched my heart.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Tyler, you did a good job. Once you're married, the money is all ours.
What?
A wife's money belongs to her husband. A son's money belongs to his parents. In other words, your wife's money is mine. We are millionaires.
No, we are not.
You don't have to hide your true nature anymore. From now on, we can start living off your wife's money. First, we need to get out of debt.
Wait, you're in debt again?
I'll pay off my debt first, so go ahead and withdraw $100,000 from her account.
$100,000?
I was told that my money would be multiplied by 10. Your father and I put $5,000 each to invest. But things went in the wrong direction, and when I found out, I was $100,000 in debt.
What are you doing? Couldn't you tell it was too good to be true? It's a complete scam. Falling for something so obvious and having $100,000 debt. What kind of scum are you?
Oh well, please don't be so angry. Even your father and I turned pale. $100,000 is too much. But now we have your wife's money. Of course, I will not ask you to move in with us. All you have to do is give me $100,000.
I feel sorry for you guys. And I'm so embarrassed that you guys are my parents.
Huh?
I didn't choose my wife for you guys.
You can't be serious.
Are you trying to keep all her money for yourself? I will never allow you to cheat like that. You say what you want. I just want to build my own happy family. There's no place for you guys, toxic parents.
You are the worst son.
Nancy, I'm sorry about earlier.
Hi, Tyler.
Were you okay after you got off the cab at the station?
Yes, I'm fine. But, I got on the train as you said.
I'm sorry. Just go ahead. I'll arrange a hotel near the airport, and then you can stay there until I get there.
I can find a hotel for us. I'll let you know which hotel we are staying.
Okay, thanks.
But are you okay?
I'm all packed. We're supposed to leave the day after tomorrow.
I got my passport and plane tickets are in my luggage. I know. Can't leave those behind.
However, fortunately, today was my last day at the office and I can work from the hotel tomorrow. I can ship the company laptop back to them later. I'll be fine. I will hide out somewhere.
Are you okay now? Maybe your mother will show up to your place.
Actually, I've already left my place and I'm at a cafe.
Good. I'm at a cafe as well. I told my boss what happened and they said I could stay at the hotel and work remotely.
I see. I'm so thankful our bosses are so generous.
Me too. Well, I'll let you know when I find a place to stay tonight. Take care.
Yeah, you too.
Tyler, where the hell are you? I don't have a place to stay tonight, so I thought I'd stay at your place.
Do you know my apartment?
I asked my sister.
Aunt Mary. She even searched where I live.
I should have asked her last night. I had a rough night last night. I spent most of my money to get here, so I spent a night at a cheap motel. I don't have any money now, so come back here and let me in.
I moved out already.
What? I see. Did you go to your wife's mansion? If so, I can be there.
That mansion has been sold to someone.
What? Sold?
Also, we're divorced.
What? You two just got married yesterday.
Because of you guys.
What?
You were making a fuss about money, even in front of her. You kept sending me messages about your dad when she was right next to me. I guess she changed her mind.
She just needs to give us a little portion from her inheritance. That's it? What a bitch!
She is better than your greedy, money-grabbing parents.
What? Money grabbing? Greedy?
Don't you realize it? Well, it doesn't matter. Besides, she doesn't have $100,000 to give you.
What? Her parents died in an accident 2 years ago. She's their only daughter, right?
Her stepdad has 3 children with his ex-wife.
Huh?
I'd like to say that the inheritance will be divided equally among the 4 siblings, but she's renouncing her inheritance.
What?
She says that being the daughter of a second wife is a lot of trouble. At least she's doing good, and she's not a spendthrift. So, she doesn't want anything to do with money-crazy, dirty, and corrupt people like you guys who can easily get into debt.
Corrupt people? Let me speak with her. She didn't get her inheritance, and she's been abusive to us. I can't let her do that.
This is why she divorced me.
Then you should take care of our debt. Parents' debt is children's debt.
There's no such law. Oh, I have to get back to my work.
So, you are at work now?
No, I'm working remotely today.
Huh? Remote work?
So I don't need to be at work. I'll work remotely from today until my retirement.
Retirement?
Before I go any further, don't even think about my severance pay. I haven't been with the company long enough. Don't expect to get my money now that I'm unemployed.
Oh my God!
Well then, I guess this is the last time I'll hear from you.
My last hope!
Goodbye.
How can I pay off my debt?
Let me explain before I go on. Our divorce story is a lie to buy time. It was a way to escape from my parents, who were depressed by the shock of knowing we didn't have inherited money. I thought lying was the best way to go. A few days later, I met up with Nancy at the airport. We headed for England, where Nancy had been assigned. By the way, I am not unemployed. I became a freelancer using my skills. 3 weeks later, my parents realized my wife and I were still together. They still wanted me to pay off their debt, so they got my aunt involved and started looking for me in Tokyo. Later, my parents and my aunt suddenly disappeared. I've already cut ties with them, so I won't pry into it.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.
Mariah, you're coming back today, right? Yeah, Mom. It's been 5 years. Are you busy with work? Sort of. My job requires me to travel a lot. So I'm driving out now. Do you have a parking space? If not, I'll have to find a pay parking lot, so... It's okay. My usual spot is open. Oh, yes. The candy you bought for me when you came back 5 years ago was so good. Oh, that one. Do you think they still sell them? They are a long-lasting favorite, so I'm sure they'll be fine. Can you get me some then? Sure. Hey, Mom, I just wanted to ask you something. What is it? It's about Naomi. Mom, is it true that you're not very nice to her? What? What's that? I overheard something from a local acquaintance. She said, your brother, Kent's wife, Naomi, seems to be getting bullied by her mother-in-law. Oh no, that's not true. I treat her normally. I heard that you forced her to do all the housework and that you made petty complaints about her. I'm just teaching her things as a senior housewife. Naomi's still young and doesn't have enough experience, and yet I can't believe she took it that way. But if there are stories like that circulating around, let me make it clear for the sake of my honor. What? To be honest, I don't like Naomi. I think Kent deserves better, and I think she's taking advantage of him. What? What's with that sudden conspiracy theory? Naomi seems like a very nice girl. Why are you taking her side so much? You're my daughter, right? I'm not taking anyone's side. I just want Kent, Naomi, and you to get along with each other and give what they can as long as they are living together. I understand. I wonder if I'd seem like a somewhat better mother-in-law if I didn't nag so much. I'm being serious. Okay, all right. I'll be there in the evening. Yeah, I'll be waiting for you. Naomi, where are you? I'm cleaning the guest room you asked me to do in the morning. Just now, I got a text from my daughter. She said a lot of things about you. What? About me? That's right. She said you're telling the neighbors that I'm bullying you. That's not true. Don't lie. I didn't do anything to you. I'm just trying to teach you to do your chores properly. I'm sorry. I'm still not getting used to it. You don't have to get used to it, but you can do the bare minimum. Your cooking is terrible. Your cleaning is messy, and your laundry is wrinkled. How can you be Kent's wife if you're like that? Do you realize that you're actually causing me a lot of trouble? I didn't mean to. It's not an intention, it's a result. Consequences. You're not the kind of woman who can make Kent happy. I'm sorry. It's too late to apologize. Get out of my house right now. You'll skip dinner as punishment for telling the whole neighborhood about what I did and didn't do. I didn't tell anyone. Shut up! Don't come home tonight. But no excuses. Get the hell out of here. Oh, and leave your wallet. If you eat and shop, the punishment for skipping dinner will be meaningless. Yes. Hello, Naomi. Is this a good time? Hello, Mariah. You're coming home today, right? Yes, I am actually. I've already arrived at my parents' house. I see. Welcome home. Hey, I saw you looking through the trash in the park earlier. Are you looking for something? Yes. I was going to say hi to you, but I couldn't find a place to park my car, so I drove over to my parents' house. I can help you look for something if you like. No, I don't want to bother you. Don't be shy. What were you looking for? I was looking for food. I was wondering if there was anything edible. What? Leftover food from convenience store lunches. Little scraps left in snack bags. Oh, you mean like bird feed? No. Then what? It's for me to eat. What? What do you mean? No, I mean, does this have something to do with the fact that my mother is picking on you? I don't know. If you've already said all this, why don't you just let it out? Besides, I thought that since you just started talking, you wanted me to help you. Am I wrong? Well, she said that I've been telling my neighbors that my mother-in-law has been bullying me. What? That's what you told her. I mean, your mother got mad at me. Huh? Did she say that? I only asked her. I overheard this from a local acquaintance. Is that true? I didn't say that you spread any rumors about it, Naomi. Okay, don't worry. I know you're not the kind of person who would do such a thing. Thank you for believing me, but I don't know if she twisted some things on what I said. I guess I got you into more trouble. I'm sorry. No, it's okay. Well, can I ask you a few more questions? First of all, you were rummaging through trash cans. Yes, she won't give me food. When Kent is at home, she treats me normally. When he's away for work or on a business trip, she eats by herself and throws away the leftovers. She also takes away my wallet, so I am always without money. I see. If the wallet is taken away, it must be difficult to make electronic payments with a smartphone. That's right. So I thought I'd feed my hunger with something I picked up from the trash can. Of course, I have a hesitation to do so. Good, you didn't really eat it. Yes, I did not. Until now. Until now? Kent has been on a business trip for 2 weeks since the day before yesterday. What? He has never been on such a long business trip before, so I don't know what to do during that time. I'm all alone in the world and I don't have a home. Don't tell me you haven't eaten anything since the day before yesterday. Yes. Tell me that quickly. I'm on my way over there now, so wait for me. Okay. Naomi, where are you? Well, I'm outside. I see. Don't ever ask anyone for help. If you try anything, I'll have you and Kent divorced. Naomi, are you okay? Ah, Maria, thank you for booking a business hotel for me tonight. You even treated me to dinner. I'll return the $300 I borrowed from you as soon as possible. That's okay. Have you calmed down a little? Yes, somehow. I've made the accommodation plan which includes breakfast, so make sure to have breakfast tomorrow morning before you check out. Yes, thank you very much. Also, I was going to contact Kent. That idiot didn't even notice our mother is bullying his own wife. It can't be helped. I didn't want him to worry and didn't talk about it to him. So, I sent a screenshot of the WhatsApp that you sent me in the history of mother's bullying chat to him. Just then, he called me saying, "I'm sorry," while crying. Well, you already got a response. Yes, he's spoken to his boss and got permission to come back home tomorrow afternoon. I see. We're going on a mission tomorrow afternoon. My mother is going to the next town for a class performance, so it's a chance while she's away. Yes, thank you for your help. I look forward to doing it with you. Good morning, Mariah. Are you still sleeping? Good morning, Mom. I'm off to my lesson performance today. The one you mentioned yesterday. Got it. You'll be back on schedule around 6 p.m.? Yes, I think that's about right. Well, I'm off then. Have a good day. Naomi, my mother's gone to her lessons. Come quickly. Okay, I'll be right back. Come on, we'll get your stuff out of here. Yes, I'm coming. Thank you for your support. Naomi, where did you go? When I got home, all of your and Kent's stuff was gone. What the hell? Explain. Answer me right now. Naomi! Mom! Oh, Mariah. Hey, there's something strange in the house. Do you know what's going on? I'll tell you. Naomi and Kent have left the house, so... Huh? Huh? What do you mean? If it was just Naomi, but with Kent, he's on a business trip right now. He got a day off and came back today. Kent is angry because he knows how you treated Naomi. I feel the same way. I have no intention of ever going back to my parents' house again. What? Calm down a little, Mariah. What on earth is going on? To briefly summarize, against Naomi, Kent and I are both angry at you for taking away Naomi's money and not feeding her. In order to rescue Naomi as soon as possible, we planned to escape from you while you were away and completed the move. I guess that means... Huh? Well, just... And from here, I'll tell you why I showed up at my parents' house for the first time in 5 years. Huh? Isn't it just a homecoming? The purpose of my return home is to ask you to vacate the land and your house. Huh? You are aware that this land and house are still in my dad's name, right? At the time of the divorce 5 years ago, to you who did not want to leave this house no matter what, my dad had no choice but to give in and allow you to continue to live in the house for $600 rent. What? Rent? I knew you forgot. Or rather, you didn't grasp it, did you? Up until now, Kent had been paying $400 and I had been paying $200. The reason why Kent didn't leave the house for a long time is that he couldn't leave even if he wanted to because of the financial burden. Huh? Let me go back to the story. My dad went through a lot in the 5 years since the divorce. He decided to liquidate his estate for the future. In the house that you were staying in, my dad asked me about it and I was going to negotiate patiently to get you to leave. When I came here, I found out that you were bullying your daughter-in-law more than I thought. I decided that there was no need to give you any more time to leave. That's why we had to get Kent and Naomi out first. What did you say? Next, I'm going to ask you to leave, Mother. What are you talking about? You're my daughter. Why are you taking your father's side? That man left me to live with another woman. Do you know how frustrated I was when I found that out after the divorce? And yet, he wants to take the land and houses away from poor me. If this happens, I will take this house instead of alimony. I will never leave. This house is mine. I won't give it to traitors like you guys. What are you saying? My dad's second marriage partner is someone he met after he divorced you. The main reason for the divorce was your selfishness. What? It's too late for me to explain every single thing about this. I'm not going to explain it all, but I'm going to ask you to move out of the house. Oh no. Then where am I supposed to go? I don't even have a home to go back to. I'll get you a live-in job. What? A live-in job? Kent's boss contacted me and he got you a job. A civil engineering company called Myers is looking for someone to take care of miscellaneous work at the company dormitory. Myers? It sounds familiar. Where did I hear that? Oh, but I don't want to live in the dormitory. Then you should take me, Mariah. That's not possible. Why not? If Kent and Naomi refuses to live with me, then you should take care of me as the eldest daughter. I'm getting married. What? I can't live with you because he's going overseas. That's impossible. If you work for the Mayors, you'll get paid and you'll have food, clothing, and shelter. I think it's the best thing for you. I remember now, Mayors. Once the son of a friend of mine was a skinny, troubled kid taken away in a black van. A few years later, he came back as a different serious person, as if he had been remodeled. I don't want to. It's a scary place. Oh, there's a black van parked outside my door. When they went to pick up my mother, they seemed to have had some trouble. My mother arrived at the Mayor Company dormitory and immediately started work the next day. Incidentally, the company dormitory was for women only and was full of strong female employees who had been trained for field work. My mother was terrified. When she was spoken to, she would get all jumpy. It seemed that she could not afford to show her natural selfishness. Although it was a rough treatment, I think I will leave my mother in the hands of the Meyers. Also, my brother and his wife have rented a room near my father's current home. Naomi, in particular, is very comfortable with her father-in-law's remarriage partner and enjoys interacting with her. I'm getting married in the hope that the days will continue to be peaceful.
Kim, you're going to have a baby soon. Are you feeling okay? Don't overdo it. Take care of yourself.
Thank you, Jake. I'm fine. I'm feeling great.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I'm sorry I can't be there for you every day, but even though we're not together, I think about you every day and worry about you. If there's anything you want me to do, please don't hesitate to ask. I'll be there for the birth, I promise.
Thank you. That's reassuring. It's okay if you can't be here every day. You have a job.
Right, I'm really sorry. I'll try to be by your side all the time soon.
I'm glad. Your words are encouraging.
It's only natural. I'm going to be a daddy. I can't wait to see our child's face.
I want my unborn child to be with his or her daddy all the time, you know. With such a kind daddy, the baby and I will feel safe. I'm really happy that you are the daddy.
I'm so happy that we get to be a daddy and mommy together too. The baby is connected to both of us by blood. It'll be the fruit of our love. I promise I'll always be by your side.
That's right. Having my own child is the best thing that's ever happened to me. I can't believe we're going to have a baby. How long have we been together?
Well, almost 2 years.
I can't believe it's been that long already. I've had so much fun with you. It really flew by. I still remember how we met.
I always think about how we met too. The day you and I met.
I realized that fate is really like that.
It's true. The reunion was actually a bit of a pain in the butt for me. But I was good friends with the organizers, so I couldn't not attend. I never thought I would meet you there, you who had become such a wonderful woman. In the past, I didn't notice you, but I was a fool at the time. If I had realized it earlier, we could have spent more time together. Even now, I still think about it.
But I think it's because we met again that we are together now. I was a bit depressed about going to the reunion too because I was stressed out about being single, but I'm glad I went.
Me too. It was hard for me to meet the woman of my dreams. I thought I'd stay single forever.
I never thought you'd stay single. You were always so cool. You never thought about getting married?
I didn't meet anyone I wanted to marry, but that was so I could meet you, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm really happy that you chose me. Oh, so what should we do about the registration?
Oh, sorry for making you worry about that. I know I've told you a little bit about this before, but we're almost done with the project. When I'm done, I'll have more time. And then we'll go to the city office together. I already got the marriage certificate. Don't worry. We'll be officially married soon.
Really? I'm so glad you have the marriage certificate ready.
I'll be done with the project before the baby is born.
Thank you, Jake. Jake, I love you.
I love you too. Anyway, I'll definitely stay by your side for a month after the birth.
What? Can you do that? Don't push yourself too hard.
I'll be fine. I have extra paid vacation. Plus, I might be able to get maternity leave. I'm just finishing up a project. I can take a longer vacation with my project leave.
Oh yeah, that's great.
I'll do whatever it takes for you and the baby. I've been too busy with work and haven't been able to be with you, but from now on, I will be there for you.
I believe you.
Well, I have a meeting, so I'll be in touch later. I'm really looking forward to the birth. I have to put in some work.
Okay, I'm looking forward to it too. But don't push yourself too hard, okay? Thanks for working so hard. My name is Manna, and not Kim. This is a huge misdirected message sent to me by my husband, Jake. My husband was communicating with me without realizing he had sent the message to me. This is like a confession of infidelity. I was impersonating his girlfriend and getting all sorts of information from him. I was thinking how I would get back at him when I received another message from my husband.
I'll be home in 5 minutes. What's for dinner tonight?
Oh, you're done already? You're early.
Early? Isn't it always about this time?
Yes, it is, but I thought you weren't coming back yet. I haven't made dinner yet.
Why not? I didn't say I'd be late.
Because you said you had a meeting a few minutes ago.
What are you talking about? There was never a meeting. Did I send message saying that?
Why don't you check your history?
Huh?
Did you see it? You said yourself that the meeting was coming up soon, didn't you? Well, that doesn't matter. So your soon-to-be wife is going to have a baby. Congratulations.
No, this is a misunderstanding.
How is it a misunderstanding? It's a massive blunder, isn't it?
No, it's not. I was talking about a friend's childbirth.
It says clearly that it's your own child by blood. The fruit of your love. And you think you can get away with it? And what's with a long vacation after the project is over?
Well, I was thinking of taking a vacation.
You're not on vacation or anything. You're unemployed because you were laid off.
So I was thinking of taking some time off until I start looking for a new job.
You've been unemployed for 3 months already, and even now it's like a vacation. You say you're going to work in a better place and for a better salary than before, but you haven't been able to get another job at all. And you're acting all cool, talking about how your project is in the final stages and how you have meetings.
I can't help it. I was good at my job and then I was laid off. My boss is not a good judge of character. I've got to make him see me as a better than I was before, or I'm not going to be satisfied.
You can't get a job anywhere. How can you be carefree and have an affair when you've been unemployed and are trying to make ends meet?
No, being laid off has nothing to do with it. I have been so busy at work. I'd been so stressed out. I just needed a break.
Wasn't that 2 years ago? Isn't that right around the time you started having an affair? Your performance was getting worse. You were leaving early. How is it you were busy? You had time to have an affair because you were slacking off. If you had time to do that, you could have made one more sales call.
It wasn't that I had free time. I was just trying to come up with a plan. You don't know anything about sales, so don't act like you do.
Oh yeah? Well, okay. It doesn't matter now if you were competent or you're not at the company you were laid off from. So, your partner seems to be about to have a baby. How are you going to provide for her if you're unemployed?
No, I have savings now, and besides, I'm about to get a new job.
Huh? The savings we have now is our property. It's not your fling money.
No, it's not like that.
It is like that. I will not allow you to support your mistress's child with our money. Besides, you said something about getting married soon. Were you planning to divorce me and remarry her? I'm really stunned. I can't believe that you would hide the fact that you were married and go out with her.
Yes, I was seeing another woman. It's your fault that it turned out that way.
What? Why is it my fault?
Because my life with you got stuck in a rut. It wasn't stimulating. It's because you're becoming more and more of a family member. You don't dress up at all anymore. We don't eat out. We bring our own lunch when we go out somewhere. You're nothing like you were before we got married. I was cheated. I'm the victim. I married a woman, not this homely old hag.
What are you talking about? You don't make a lot of money, so I have to work too. And that income goes almost entirely to living expenses. How am I supposed to dress up?
That's what housewives are for, to make ends meet.
So I made ends meet by making lunch, even when we went out to save money. I wanted to have fun with you, at least when we went out. You say you don't like the idea of becoming a family, but you got married, so it's no mistake. We are a family. It's ridiculous, a man of your age running around like teenager.
Men are always going to remember their childlike heart. It's your fault for not keeping your beauty as a woman.
Oh yeah, okay, that's enough. I'm divorcing you.
Divorce?
Of course.
No, wait a minute. Sorry, it was just an impulse.
You got her pregnant on a whim? That's even worse.
No, that's not it. What can I say?
What can I say? You just didn't have any sense of reason. Besides, you have a marriage certificate to register with your partner, don't you? Why don't you divorce an old woman like me and remarry your classmate Kim? You promised her that you would be there for her from now on. Didn't you promise her?
No, that was a joke.
That's even worse. That's like marriage fraud.
Anyway, I don't want a divorce. I don't have a job. How am I supposed to make a living? I can't do without you.
Staying married to help you live your adulterous life is out of the question, and I don't want a marriage with a cheating criminal as my husband.
I won't live in an adultery life. We're going to be a proper couple again. I want to live a normal life as a normal couple.
Normal life? You depend on me for that? A life where you don't earn a living, get an allowance, and leave all the chores and work to me?
From now on, I'll do the housework too.
You should find a job instead of housework. Well, I don't care anymore.
Wait, let's just calm down and talk it over.
Yes, of course I'm going to ask for alimony, you know.
Alimony?
You had an affair, so of course.
That's no good. Alimony. I'm unemployed. There's no way I can pay you.
You've been unemployed for 3 months. It's about time you got unemployment insurance. You can pay with that.
But I'm going to have to raise a child.
It's your responsibility, so why don't you get a new job and work hard? I mean, there's no way in hell we're going to go back to being a normal couple when you impregnated a woman you cheated on your wife with. Stop dreaming with your childish mind and get real.
Kim was sick when she got pregnant, so she quit her job, but she thinks it's fine because I'm working.
When in fact you're unemployed. I feel for your partner.
So help me out. I can't live if I pay you alimony. At least make it a small amount. I can't afford thousands or anything.
What do I care? You deserved it. Why don't you at least take some responsibility? Well then, you'll be hearing from my lawyer. I'm telling you, I'm not going to give up even 1 penny of alimony.
Oh, come on.
The project is in the final stages, and you were just about to finish it. Well, that's great. You're all settled. The grand project of married life. So, Jake and I got divorced. Of course, I made him pay alimony and cut off our relationship once and for all. A few months later, I was living a new life with a clean slate.
Hey, Mana. How are you?
Who are you?
It's me. You remember me, right?
So it's true that there's a "it's me" scam going around now.
Scam? No, it's not. It's Jake.
Oh, it wasn't a "it's me" scam. It was a marriage scammer.
Oh, come on. Don't call your ex-husband a scammer. I need to talk to you.
I don't have anything to say to you. I got my alimony, I'm done with you.
You know what? Let's start over.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I broke up with Kim, so let's start over again.
Why? I'm busy. I don't have time for your crap. Because I'm already living a happy enough life on my own. Don't bother me.
I know. You became an advisor using the same money-saving techniques you used when we were married.
Yes, I did, so don't bother me anymore.
With me around, I'll be the catalyst for new ideas on how to save money again. Besides, I'll be a stay-at-home husband instead of busy you, so I'm sure it'll work out. It seems to be the norm nowadays to be a stay-at-home husband. I'll help you work hard.
No. You just haven't found a job yet, have you? You didn't break up with Kim either. You left her, didn't you?
I didn't leave Kim.
There's no point in being so coy. I already know everything.
What are you talking about?
I got a call from your parents and Kim.
What?
You're an idiot, aren't you? I can't believe you thought you could get away with it just because you blocked them. I guess it was so easy to find out where my parents live since we went to school together.
Wait a minute. Why are you and Kim in touch? You didn't know each other or anything.
We met thanks to you. I got an apology from her for dating you without knowing you were married. Other than that, we talked about a few things.
What do you mean talked?
She says she wants to sue you for marriage fraud.
That's not true, is it?
I'm sorry, but it's true. So she wants me to testify to the fact that you were married and stuff.
What? You're not cooperating, are you?
Of course.
Thank you. I knew you wouldn't do that. I knew you were on my side. We can do it all over again, can't we?
Huh? Of course I cooperated with her. I provided the misdirected message about you preparing the marriage certificate as evidence. It seems the damage report has already been filed. I think the police are on their way.
Oh no, I'm in trouble. Help me. Explain to them that the message was a misunderstanding. If you're my wife, you gotta help me.
Your ex-wife. And we're strangers now. I don't want to be a criminal defending a scammer.
Why would you do such a terrible thing?
Just as you didn't think of me as your soulmate, it seems you weren't mine either. So whatever happens to you doesn't matter to me. Even if you don't get a new job, you'll be guaranteed food, clothing, and shelter if you stay in the cage. Isn't that great?
Wait, forgive me. Not the police. I wasn't trying to scam anyone.
It seems my ex-husband was caught by the police as a marriage scammer, but I heard that it was settled out of court. However, the fact that he abandoned a pregnant woman who was about to give birth was considered malicious, and he was charged a substantial amount of compensation. In fact, he had asked his parents to pay my alimony on his behalf. And this time he cried, asking them to do the same for Kim's compensation. Now, in order to repay the money, he has been forced to find a new low-paying job. He is working tirelessly from morning to night to repay the debt.
Nora, I can't believe I left you all alone until now. I'm really sorry. I'm heading home now, so just wait a little longer, okay? David, it's okay. I'm not a kid, you know. But don't worry. I can take care of myself. I see. So, David, don't rush to get back. It's already dark out, and I don't want you getting into an accident. Got it. But are you really okay? You didn't run into any trouble? It takes me a bit longer, but I can get to the bathroom on my own. And you left dinner ready, too. I didn't have any trouble at all, so thanks for everything. I'm glad to hear that. I feel bad that I couldn't take you to the funeral today. It's fine. I know there are a lot of hills where your aunt lives. It would have been tough for me with my limited mobility, and I didn't want to put that strain on you either. Don't worry about being a burden. Well, it's true. The hill is steep, and just getting to the front door is a hassle. Plus, last time we went to your aunt's house for a family gathering, everyone went out of their way to help, right? It was a bit overwhelming. Yeah, they really did overreact when they saw you in the wheelchair. Yeah, I appreciate their concern, but when they look at me with that kind of pity, it's hard not to feel down. I get that. And then they kept asking why you ended up in a wheelchair. Exactly. Things like, how did this happen? Or, are you doing rehab? How far will you recover? I know they mean well, but I imagine it's tough for you to answer those questions. If it were just once, it would be fine. But every relative I meet asks the same thing, and I have to explain it over and over. And then they pile on with sympathetic comments like, oh, it must be tough, or, David, you're really supporting her. I'm honestly not sure how to respond in those moments. I know. Every time it makes me feel like I'm just being a burden on you, David. I know what you mean. That's why, even though I could have taken you to the funeral, I thought it was okay not to push it. Thank you, David, for understanding how I feel. Have I ever made you uncomfortable, Nora? Not at all, David. I know you don't pity me. You've treated me the same, both before and after my mobility changed. But I'm sure you're still putting in a lot of effort for me. No, I'm just doing things the way I always have. Whether or not you can walk doesn't change how I feel about you, Nora. David, you're so sweet. Thank you for always being there for me. No, Nora. You're the one working the hardest, right? Rehab must be exhausting, and not being able to move your body the way you want must be incredibly stressful. Yeah, I never thought it would be this hard, not being able to move like I used to. Losing the ability to do things I could do before. It's scary and frustrating. I get it. You were always so active and full of energy, so it must feel even harder. Exactly. Even just going out for a little shopping trip requires so much preparation, and I need to rely on others to help, which can be so draining. And even though I'm putting in the effort with rehab, there are days when it feels like I'm not making progress. When that happens, I start wondering why I'm even trying, and my spirit just sinks. Yeah, I get that. Those feelings make sense. And I'm leaving all the housework to you, David, which makes me feel so guilty. Even when I want to do things myself, my body won't cooperate, and I end up depending on you. But Nora, there's no need for you to feel pressured. If I can do something to help, I'm happy to do it. I'm glad you say that, but I just end up feeling so pathetic. I feel like I'm starting to hate myself for not being able to do the simplest things. Nora, you don't have to be so hard on yourself. No matter how tough it gets, you're pushing through every day. That's something to be proud of. Thank you, David. But someday, I want to be able to walk on my own without relying on your support. I want to gradually regain my independence, so it'd make me happy if you could watch over me. Of course. Let's take it slow and work on it together. Yeah, I used to be so lazy, so compared to back then, I'm really putting in the effort now. True. Nora, you used to always say, "Ugh, what a hassle." Yeah, but now, I'd never say it's a hassle. I really want to be able to walk like I used to. There's no rush. I'm sure you'll get better little by little. Didn't the doctors say the same? Yeah, but I wish I could go out more freely. I want to travel too. But if I mention travel, I just end up being a burden on you again. Travel sounds great. Why don't we give it a try? But it'd be tough on you, David. You're the one who has to push my wheelchair every time. Even when you took me to the amusement park last time, you ended up drenched in sweat. It's all because we chose to go there in the summer heat. There were so many people and a lot of slopes, so no wonder I got drenched in sweat. I was just sitting while you took me to each ride, but it looked like it was really hard on you every time we moved. Yeah, pushing a wheelchair through a crowd can be pretty tough. Wheelchairs take up more space than you'd think, so I had to be careful not to bump into people. Right, that was something I was worried about too. You pushed me carefully, always looking out for others, and you worked so hard on those slopes. Yeah, going up a steep hill takes strength, and you have to build up momentum, so going downhill can be scary too. I really appreciate what you did for me. You even braced yourself to keep the wheelchair from moving too fast on the slopes. But you looked like you were having fun, so I ended up enjoying myself too. Still, I feel so bad about it. Everyone else was just walking around and having fun, but you were the only one pushing a heavy wheelchair. You must have been exhausted when we got back, right? Don't worry about it so much. Seeing you smile takes away any tiredness. Thanks, David. I hope I can move around freely on my own soon. Actually, I've got a little gift for you this time. With this, I think going out will be a bit easier. What? I brought back the electric wheelchair that was at my aunt's house. You said you wanted one for a while, right? No way. Really? I'm so happy. With a regular wheelchair, I get so tired from moving with just my arms, and there's no way I can handle slopes by myself. Exactly. With this electric wheelchair, you can move easily with just a button. No arm strength needed. That's amazing. No more arm pain, and I can go anywhere with ease. Plus, this one is pretty high-tech. It can even handle small bumps without any trouble. Really? I used to have to get out for every little bump, so that's super convenient. Also, the battery life is excellent. It can go for a long time on a single charge, so even if we go far, we don't have to worry about it running out. That's reassuring. No more worrying about the battery dying, and it means I can enjoy traveling too. It even has a reclining feature, so you can lean back and rest when you're tired, and it's super comfortable. Wow, it's not just for getting around. It's designed to keep me comfortable even on long rides. And the handle is easy to control, so it's supposed to be simple for you to operate. You can adjust the speed with a button, so you can ride safely. I'm so excited that it has all these features. I feel like I could go anywhere. Right? Now you'll have even more freedom to go out. But hey, wasn't it expensive? Are you sure it's okay for us to take it? It was actually my late uncle's wheelchair. Since he doesn't need it anymore, they told me I could take it. I see. So your uncle used an electric wheelchair too? Why was that? Actually, my uncle injured his leg in his later years. It was because he spent many years doing work that put a strain on his knees. I see. He must have worked really hard. He stood for hours doing work that put a lot of stress on his legs and back for decades. As he got older, his knees got worse, and walking became difficult for him. So that's why he used an electric wheelchair. Even with all that pain, he probably didn't want to give up walking. Yeah, my uncle was really stubborn, and at first, he tried to manage with just a walker. But there were limits when it came to going out. Eventually, his family convinced him to start using the electric wheelchair. I see. Maybe the wheelchair helped him get out and feel a bit better. Yeah, he was happy, saying, "Now I can go out freely." It allowed him to take walks and visit his old favorite spots again. I get it. That wheelchair must have been very important to him. Exactly. That's why they kept it stored at home even after he passed away. But now that no one else needs it, my aunt said she'd be glad if you could put it to good use. But are you sure it's okay not to keep it at home? Maybe your aunt might need it someday. If that happens, they'll probably buy a new, up-to-date electric wheelchair. That family has plenty of money. Your relatives sure do seem wealthy. You're well paid at your big company too. Yeah, but this thing was so heavy, I struggled just to load it into the car. Might have even hurt my back a bit. Are you okay? Are you really all right? I guess so. It's not affecting my driving, so don't worry. But last time when you lifted me, you threw out your back. Oh, that time. Yeah, that really caught me off guard. We suddenly had to get over a bump, and my wheelchair got stuck, remember? Yeah, that place had a bump right on a small incline, and no matter how much I pushed, it wouldn't budge. I tried to move on my own too, but the wheelchair barely shifted and wouldn't go forward. In the end, I had to carry you over the bump, so I just went for it and lifted you, and then my back went crack. I'm really sorry. You looked like you were in so much pain, and I felt terrible just watching. No. You don't need to apologize. I just tried too hard, that's all. But you were in pain for quite a while after that. Yeah, my back hurt so much that even walking was tough for a while, but I'm fine now. But you know your back is sensitive, so please don't push yourself too hard. Got it. I'll be careful. Drive safely on your way back. I can't wait to try out the wheelchair. David, are you done with work yet? Today, I worked really hard at rehab, and the doctor even praised me. So, I thought maybe you could buy me a little reward. You know that donut shop in Manhattan that I love, right? Could you get me my favorite, the classic glazed? Sorry. Manhattan might be tough. Actually, I left work early today. What? I was just about to contact you, but I've been running around doing tests at the hospital and couldn't get in touch. I'm sorry. Wait, hospital? Turns out I have pneumonia. They're admitting me for now. Pneumonia? Are you okay? Is it painful? Yeah, I've had a bit of a cough and felt short of breath the past few days, but I didn't think it was pneumonia. Yesterday, my chest started to ache sharply, and breathing felt a bit hard. If it was that bad, why didn't you go to the hospital sooner? I thought it was just a little cold, so I pushed through it. David, you really push yourself too much. So, what did the tests reveal? When they took an X-ray, they saw that the inflammation had spread to both lungs, and my blood test showed a high white blood cell count. Also, my blood oxygen level had dropped significantly, so they said that's why I was feeling dizzy from lack of oxygen. I didn't realize it was that serious. I'm so sorry. I wish I'd noticed sooner. No, it's not your fault, Nora. I just didn't manage my own health well enough. Did the doctor say anything about how long you'll need to stay? For now, they're saying about 5 days of observation, but if my symptoms don't improve, they might extend it. Wow, that's long. I bet it's not easy for you with me gone. I'm not sure what I'll do. I know you can manage most things on your own, but for bathing, it would be safer if someone's around when you do. I'll be fine. If anything happens, I'll just call my parents and have them come over. Can you do that? I thought you didn't want to rely on your parents. Not really, but now's not the time to be saying that. Right now, what's most important is for you to get better. If you keep worrying about me, it'll just make it harder for you to recover. So focus on getting better without any worries. Thanks. I'm sorry to put you through this, but I appreciate it. I should have gone to the hospital sooner. So, it's a 5-day hospital stay, but do you need to bring any stuff with you? They said I can rent essentials like pajamas at the hospital. And while I was handling the admission paperwork, I bought everything else I needed at the hospital shop, so I'm set. I see. I'm sorry. If my legs weren't like this, I could be there to take care of you or bring your things. And it's my fault you're sick, isn't it? What are you talking about? This isn't your fault, Nora. I just didn't take care of myself properly. No, I know you've been pushing yourself for my sake. You've been doing all the housework for me, haven't you? And you're still working full-time during the day. I'm good at housework, so it's fine. But I'm jobless, and all I do is put pressure on you, right? I'm just a drain. You're working hard to cover for what I can't earn, and you're even paying off my student loans. You're the one who's busy every day. I'm sorry. It's really okay. You're getting disability support too. So it's not like we're living on my earnings alone, so don't feel so guilty about it. But the support I get from the government is just a small amount. It's not like we're struggling financially right now. I only seem busy because it's the busy season at work. Really? I talked to my boss to get as much work from home time as possible. But lately, I've had more days where I absolutely had to go in, and it's been tiring. Hey, if you're hospitalized, you'll get better, right? You're not going to leave me here alone, are you? I'm still young, so I'll be fine. Really? But you never really know what twists and turns life will throw your way. I never thought I'd lose my mobility at such a young age. It's been about 4 years like this, and there's been no improvement. Yeah, even young people can't predict what will happen. I'll make sure to get better, but I'm glad it was me who got pneumonia and not you, Nora. I don't want you to have any more physical struggles. Come on, David, your kindness shines through even in moments like this. I'm the one putting more burden on you, so I shouldn't be saying this, but please take better care of yourself. I can't manage without you. You know that, don't you? I'm sorry for making you worry. I'll get better quickly and come home. Yeah, I'll be waiting for you at home. David, I'm so glad you recovered quickly. If I remember right, you're getting discharged around noon today. I can't wait to see you. These 5 days felt so long, every single day. I can't go to pick you up, but I'll be waiting here at home. I feel bad for not being able to visit even once. I'm sorry for being a wife who can't even walk. I'll always love you.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Huh?
Can you believe it? You didn't visit me even once while I was hospitalized with pneumonia.
Hey, David, why are you suddenly saying that? I couldn't visit you, you know that. I can't walk.
Huh? You're walking just fine. Since when have you been lying to me?
What?
And you were even wearing heels. What's with the fake apologies?
What are you talking about? I couldn't possibly wear heels.
I saw you yesterday in Manhattan, wearing a bright red dress with a big floral print and strutting around in 10-centimeter high heels.
No, that can't be. That wasn't me. You must be mistaken.
I really wish it wasn't you, Nora, but the large gold earrings you were wearing were the ones I gave you for your birthday. You must have thought I wouldn't be in Manhattan, so you let your guard down. And your hair was different too. It was curled, like you were going to a party or something.
Wait a second. Weren't you in the hospital yesterday? How do you know I was in Manhattan?
I actually got discharged yesterday.
What?
I was able to get out of the hospital earlier than expected. But I wanted to surprise you, so I didn't say anything. I thought I'd stop in Manhattan to pick up those donuts you wanted on my way home. You said you wanted them, right?
You got to be kidding me.
But I never thought I'd end up seeing you walking around. You were strutting along at a good pace. So, how long have you been lying to me?
You've got it wrong. I would never deceive you.
Is that so? But you did go straight back to our place afterward, didn't you? It wasn't a mistake.
Did you follow me home? Wait, where are you right now, David?
I'm at my parents' place. I was so shocked I couldn't bring myself to come home. And now I'm on my way to your parents' house with my parents.
What?
I need to find out if your parents were in on this too.
Stop! Don't tell my parents.
Oh, I see. From that reaction, it sounds like your parents don't know either. So the reason you avoided relying on them was to keep them from discovering your lie, huh? You've been deceiving everyone. Did you fool the doctor too? But how? Can you even trick a doctor?
No, please, listen to me. It's not a lie that I have mobility issues. I even have a doctor's note.
Then why are you able to walk now? You weren't using any support or a cane.
I just recently started being able to walk like this.
But that doesn't change the fact that you lied, does it? You're receiving money from the government for your disability, aren't you? What you're doing is fraud. You know that. Do you realize it's a crime?
I knew it was wrong too, but I did it for the sake of our livelihood. If the money we've been getting suddenly stopped, we'd be in trouble, wouldn't we?
We're not struggling that much. Sure, I've spent plenty of money on you. I've always granted your wishes since you couldn't go out much on your own. When you said you wanted cake, no matter how tired I was, I'd drive out late at night to get it. I'd even find shops with special sweets or limited time items. When you said you wanted to travel, I did all the research, finding accessible tourist spots for you, locating places without steps and hotels that were fully wheelchair-friendly. I'd check if wheelchairs could be rented to make moving around easier, confirm if restaurants were accessible, and handle all the reservations. If you wanted to go somewhere, I'd download barrier-free maps of tourist spots to make sure you'd be comfortable. To keep you entertained at home, I subscribed to streaming services for your favorite movies and shows, and I got you the latest smartphones and tablets. Everything I could think of.
I know, and I do appreciate it, really. That's why it was so hard to tell you.
So you lied then. You thought I'd keep taking care of you as long as you couldn't walk. So you kept it a secret even after you recovered?
No, that's not it. I was just afraid that if I told you I could walk again, you wouldn't be as kind to me. I was scared to say it.
Just because you could walk again doesn't mean I'd stop being kind. No matter how you spin it, what you did is basically fraud.
I'm sorry.
And? Explain where you were going in that flashy outfit.
I just went out with a friend.
Don't lie. It was the bartender, wasn't it? The guy you were with before you came home works at a bar in Manhattan, right?
How do you know that?
He was at the bar I often go to with clients after work. Never thought he'd turn out to be your fling.
It's not true. I'm not cheating. We just have a meal together sometimes, that's all.
You were spending money on that bartender, weren't you? Where did you get the money to spoil him? Ah, the disability benefits, huh?
Please, don't tell anyone about this. I'll do anything if you keep quiet. I'll just say I recently started walking again, and I'll have the benefits stopped soon.
Oh, really? You want me to be an accomplice? You must be joking.
But if I tell the truth, I'll be in trouble. I don't want to go to jail. David, how dare you? I had a really rough time yesterday, and it's all because of you. Yesterday?
Because of me? What exactly did I do?
You told my parents that I can walk. They were furious and came over, and they dragged me back to their place. They yelled at me all night until morning. Why did you have to tell them? I begged you not to.
Of course I told them.
I get what you're saying, but...
No, you don't get it. Since yesterday, all you've been doing is trying to dodge responsibility. I'm disappointed in you. I've hired a divorce attorney. This is goodbye.
Wait, hold on a second. Please don't say that.
When are you planning to report the fraud to the authorities?
I'll go after the office opens.
I see. So your parents are taking you? Then make sure you tell the truth. I don't want them thinking I was in on it. I'll probably be questioned too. This is going to be a hassle.
I'm sorry for dragging you into this. I'll tell them you knew nothing about it.
Good.
But in exchange?
What?
Can you drop the alimony request?
No way.
Why are you even asking for alimony? It's not like I cheated or anything. I just went out to eat with a bartender.
You lied to me and made me handle both the housework and my job. Because of that, I ended up getting sick. That's more than enough reason to request alimony.
But I don't have any money. I'll probably have even less soon. I might even get arrested.
Yeah, make sure you face the consequences and cool down.
I'm already cooled down. I've come full circle and feel calm now. I'm realizing what a terrible thing I've done. I don't know what I was thinking.
You really took advantage of my feelings and used me as much as you could. Didn't you feel anything seeing me work so hard for you, believing you couldn't walk? Do you not have a shred of conscience?
I did feel guilty. I thought about telling the truth so many times. Really. Especially when you got sick and were hospitalized. I felt so guilty. I thought I couldn't keep causing you trouble, so I decided to tell the truth. I was planning to confess everything when you got discharged.
Oh, come on. More lies? I know you were looking up wheelchair-accessible hotels on our home computer, just waiting for me to get discharged so you could make me take you on another trip. And you even searched for fancy restaurants while you were at it, didn't you? How much did you intend to drain from me before you were satisfied?
Drain you?
that's not what I meant at all. I just wanted to enjoy a trip with you, David. You can walk now, so stop depending on others and freeloading. If you're looking to dine at a swanky place, hustle for it and handle the payment on your own. Take care. Nora and I divorced. She had to repay the disability benefits she'd fraudulently received. She also had to pay alimony to me, which led her to take on a significant amount of debt. Nora, who was left penniless and without a home, tried to return to her parents' house, but they turned her away. Her parents were heartbroken over her prolonged recovery, so their anger was only natural. Nora is now working multiple part-time jobs, just barely scraping by. I've heard rumors that her debt isn't shrinking and that she started working nights. But since she's a stranger to me now, I don't care what she does or where she goes. Without the need to support Nora, I've gained financial freedom, and I moved to a spacious apartment near my workplace. It's a comfortable place on the top floor with a great view of the city at night. If I meet someone in the future, I might consider remarriage, but for now, I'm planning to enjoy the single life.
Alex, may I have a word? I have something important to tell you. What are you doing right now?
Huh? What, Rachel? I'm busy with work right now. What's so important? If you need something, I'll get back to you during break, or you can tell me when I get home. I gotta get back to work, so I'll see you later.
Oh, so your job is to make out with an 18-year-old new employee at a hotel? Well, it sure sounds like you're busy.
What?
Kathy Moore, 18 years old. The new employee you're training? Are you on a flirtatious date during business hours, pretending to be out on sales calls?
You know about it?
Were you trying to hide it from me? It was so obvious. I thought you were rather showing it off.
Seriously?
So I filed for a divorce, as I had originally promised.
What? What the hell is that? You filed for a divorce without my consent? How dare you do such a thing? I'm not going to approve.
What are you saying? Have you forgotten already?
About what?
I told you. When I forgave you for cheating on me the last time, I told you I'm not going to forgive you if there would be a second time.
What?
We signed the divorce papers then, with the promise that if you cheated on me again, I would submit the papers as soon as possible. You signed it in your own handwriting, and we agreed to the promise, right?
No,
I know what they say. Danger past, God forgotten. But I won't forgive you this time. The divorce papers are valid, and I have no intention of withdrawing them. After the divorce, I'm going to ask for alimony. Be prepared.
Damn. Because of you, Kathy dumped me. My savings are gone, and I got fired from my job. Don't you have any mercy?
I don't have the God's limitless mercy to a cheating man.
It's your fault that you're infertile in the first place. It's not my fault.
What are you talking about?
I've been married to you for 4 years. You never got pregnant. That means you have a problem. I felt sorry I couldn't give my parents a grandchild. That's why I tried to have a baby with Kathy.
You were trying to make the other woman pregnant?
That's right.
Are you out of your mind? You have absolutely no common sense. What you're doing is unethical.
I'm not out of my mind. I'm serious. It's human instinct to want kids. What's wrong with abandoning your infertile wife? Kathy is young, so she would have a safe delivery, and I thought she'd conceive my child right away. But I was dumped because of you.
You know, it's your fault that you didn't tell Kathy that you were married in the first place.
No, it's not my fault.
You know what? While you're sitting around in my house, you can find a new place to live, or a live-in job, or something, can't you? Just find a place to live, and get the hell out of here as soon as possible. I really don't want my divorced partner staying with me in my house. I'm trying to avoid seeing you as much as possible, and I really don't want to run into you by accident.
What? What the hell are you talking about? You're the one who should leave.
What?
I was wondering why you weren't seeming to be moving out. This is my parents' house, and I have the right to continue to live here. I'm the one who should tell you to get the hell out of here. If you're going to stay any longer, I'm going to charge you rent.
Oh, are you serious?
Of course I'm serious. Oh, I see. Your parents are overseas now. I guess it's not that easy to go back to your parents' place. I see. If you don't have a home to go back to, you could have just said so. Well, if you want to stay at my house, you better pay me 1K a month as a rent. And get down on your knees and beg me that you want to have my baby. Then you can stay in this house. Well, that's impossible. Because you can't have a baby. You are nothing but a plague to me, trampling on my desire to let my parents have grandchildren. So get the hell out of here. You're useless. I don't even want to see your face.
You're the one who has no home to go back to.
What? Why?
Last time I found out about your affair, your parents were almost ready to move to the countryside, which was the plan they had been working on for a while. They were just 2 months away from moving out.
Yeah, so?
That's when we discussed who would take ownership of the house. As an apology to me for your affair, it was decided that the house would be in my name, not yours.
What? Is that right?
Yes, that's right. Do you want to see the copy of the register? You must have a really bad memory to forget such an important thing. Or maybe you have a very convenient brain that deliberately forgets things that are inconvenient for you.
Oh, I just remembered.
Good. Well then, leave this house as soon as possible. If you stay here too long, I'll charge you rent.
This was the house where I was born. It's my parents' house.
Oh, are you crying? I can hear you crying in your room.
I just collapsed to my knees. Why is this happening?
You deserve it.
Hey, Rachel. It's me, Alex. It's been a long time.
What?
It's been 3 years already.
Oh, did I forget to block you? Goodbye.
Wait. Why didn't you call me when you had my baby?
What? I didn't have a baby. What are you talking about?
Oh, come on. I saw it. I saw you with a child about 2 years old in your arms, and the child was calling you Mama. If the child is 2 years old, it's just about right to assume you were pregnant around the time you left me. If you were pregnant, you should have told me. You were so stubborn about getting a divorce that you couldn't tell me, huh?
No, you've got the wrong person. I don't have a child around 2 years old.
You can just tell me the truth, Rachel. Okay, I'll remarry you.
Huh?
It's not easy being a single mom. Poor you. I'll take care of you.
I don't plan on being a single mom. I mean, I'm already remarried.
Oh, you think you're already remarried to me?
No, I'm not. Don't say something creepy.
I'll be at your place as soon as possible.
No, don't come over. There's no reason for me to remarry you at all.
Hey, here I am. I've been ringing your doorbell all night. Why aren't you answering? The lights are on in the house. I know you're in there. Let's stop being so stubborn and be a good couple like we used to be, huh? I'm sure my child misses his daddy too, right?
Huh? What, you're here already?
Yeah, I thought it's better to do this kind of thing as soon as possible.
I told you not to come. I mean, I haven't heard the doorbell.
What? I can hear the doorbell ringing. Maybe you're just too excited to see me again after 3 years, and you're getting all emotional. And maybe you're too embarrassed to come out because your excitement is showing on your face? What the heck, you're acting so much cuter after 3 years. Tonight's going to be a fun night, isn't it?
That's so gross. I have goosebumps. Stop talking about such a creepy fantasy. I really didn't hear the doorbell, and I asked my husband to check the front door, but he said there's no one there.
What? Husband?
I told you on the texts. I got remarried.
What? Hey, you gave birth to my child and then remarried another man? What the hell are you doing? If you do that, I won't be able to let my mom and dad hold my baby. Perhaps you got remarried because it was too difficult to raise a child as a single mom? If that's the case, I'll take care of you from now on. So get a divorce right away.
I told you I didn't have your baby.
Bullshit. I told you I saw you and the child.
Oh, wait a minute.
What is it?
I got a text from my sister. She says it's urgent.
Huh?
I'm back.
Hey, I've waited so long.
Hey, are you in front of that house you used to live when we got divorced?
Of course I am. You still live here, right? Why are you pretending to not be here? You should come out right now.
Your brother and his wife live there now.
What? My brother? My brother, he's alive?
Your brother left home as soon as he graduated from high school, and you haven't heard from him since, right?
Oh, yeah. He's such a rogue that he got in a fight with my parents. I never thought he would be alive.
Actually, right after you and I got divorced, he came back. He pulled himself up and became a decent human being.
What?
And he was dating my sister. What a surprise, huh?
How did that happen?
Apparently, your brother was working at the company which my sister joined. At first, they didn't know each other. Later, they found out that they were related through their siblings' marriage. That's how they became close and eventually fell in love.
What the hell?
Later on, my sister found out she was pregnant, and that was around the time I had decided to move out due to work. After talking it over, we signed a lease agreement at the same time the two got married. They've been living there ever since.
Well, that means...
The woman you saw was my sister, and the child she was with was, of course, the child of your brother and my sister. So the child is your nephew.
So are you telling me that my brother is in this house right now? The lights have been on the whole time, and it feels like there's someone inside.
No, he's just on his way home from work.
Oh, okay. I'm honestly scared of my brother and I don't want to see him, so thank God.
By the way, he already knows why you and I got divorced. And my sister just texted him to tell him that you have come over to their house by mistake. Your brother is hurrying at full speed to come home. My sister told him that she's scared of you for ringing the doorbell so many times. Your brother seems to be a mild person now, but he becomes so violent like how he was in his early days when he sees someone hurting my sister.
Really?
I think he should be there by now.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it looks like you guys have met. Good.
Rachel, help me out.
Huh?
I'm in trouble.
I don't want anything to do with you. You're the trouble. Can I just block you?
No. Why would you say that?
Your brother told me what you had told him. He told me that you started stalking that Kathy after you broke up with me. And when you found out that Kathy was getting married to a new guy she started dating, you stormed into their wedding and ruined it. You were charged with various fees, such as compensation and the cost of the cancelled wedding, and ended up with a debt of $70,000. That's so bad, I laughed my ass off.
Wait, my brother told you?
Of course he did. I have the right to know, since you've been causing me so much trouble.
If you know about it, then help me.
Why?
If your husband is in trouble, it makes sense to help him. It's called humanity. I'm sure you weren't such a cold person. Help me.
I told you, I was already married to another man. That means you're a stranger to me. And besides, it's my precious body now, so it's too much to ask for.
Huh?
I'm pregnant.
What?
Of course, it's my current husband's baby.
Wait a minute. I thought you were infertile.
I never said anything like that. You just made that assumption on your own. You made all kinds of assumptions, and called me a plague, a useless person, and so on.
Well, you couldn't have a baby during the 4 years you were married to me.
Well, I sure didn't get pregnant.
Then you're lying, aren't you?
You're with your brother now. Ask him about it. He knows how many weeks pregnant I am.
He says you're 22 weeks pregnant.
That's right. To begin with, I've had several fertility tests during my medical checkups. And each time the results have been fine.
What does that mean?
That's something I'm not to determine, so you'll have to figure it out yourself. If you don't know for sure yourself, why don't you go to the hospital and get it checked out once? Anyway, I heard that you're going to start working tomorrow at the construction company where your brother used to work, right?
Ugh, I don't want to hear about that.
You better stop running away from the reality. I heard that you didn't have a real job because you were so busy stalking Kathy. Good for you, you got a job.
No, it's an excessive hard job. It's a place where that brother of mine, who was a rogue, had been reformed and became a completely different person. That's just so scary. Just imagining it is terrifying.
Stop complaining.
Well,
I better go. Stress is not good for a pregnant woman. I'm going to block your texts. You can go work hard and become a decent human being.
Wait.
Goodbye.
Don't give up on me.
I never knew about the company Alex started working for, but apparently the company is well known as a place to reform people by forcing hard work. My brother-in-law told me that the company will do all kinds of things to reform his brother so we don't have to worry about anything. Now, I live quite far from where Alex lives, but still, I feel way safer to know that someone is looking after him. Alex was picked up by a shady black van and taken to the company dormitory. I heard that he was screaming until they arrived to the dormitory, but as soon as he was in front of the president, he became quiet. Now, he is surrounded by muscular, well-trained senior employees, doing a pretty grueling work. It seems like he's been able to pay off his debt on schedule so far. I can only hope that one day he will become a decent human being. April, how are you? Long time no see. Who are you? Oh my god, I'm your friend Rose. Huh? Rose? Why? How many years has it been? Why do you have my number? What? I asked you how long it's been since I've seen you. Answer me. Well, it's been since I graduated from junior college, so about 9 years. Oh yeah, well done, LOL. I knew you were smart. Who gave you my number? By the way, I heard you got married. What? Come on, answer my question. I'm asking the questions. I'm married, but... Oh, really? I see. Tell me how you got my number. So, is this guy your husband? Hey, what? Actually, you know, your husband Tommy is my current boyfriend. What? No way. It really is true. What do you mean, boyfriend? Are you having an affair with Tommy? Oh, you're so smart, aren't you? I can't believe that. Why? The proof is, well, last Sunday, I guess. Tommy was out, right? Yes, he was out, but... He went shopping with me and then went to a hotel. While we were shopping, he found a limited edition pair of sneakers from a famous manufacturer. He found 2 pairs in different colors, red for me and blue for him. We bought matching pairs. The next day, he went jogging in his new blue sneakers. When he goes jogging, isn't it either 6 to 7 in the morning or 8 to 9 at night? Yes, but how do you know that? Because we're meeting, of course. What? He says he's going jogging, but we're actually doing things together in my car. That's a lie. I told you it's true. So you're saying that you took my phone number from Tommy's phone? Well, yeah. Oh. Since it's true, this is probably where I should say I'm sorry for taking your husband away.
But you wouldn't ask me to say something so stupid, right? Why? What? Are you going to make me say it? Did you forget? I said it before many times, didn't I? You also repeated it over and over, didn't you? Smart April didn't forget what she said then, did she? Come on, say it. I can beat you up again just like back then, right? Go ahead, say it. Now, say it. What's mine is yours, Rose. Yes, that's it. Even if it's been 9 years since we graduated, or decades from now, it'll never change. That means your husband is mine. You understand? Does that mean I should get a divorce? Well, yeah. At first, I thought I'd just sleep with him and be done with it. But then I heard that Tommy is the president of a company. What's more, he lives in such a huge mansion. I don't know how you managed to get such a respectable man. But he's too good for you, so I'll take him. Besides, I want to be married by the time I'm 30. I have less than a year to go, so I need to hurry. So, Tommy is mine. Let me think about it. Huh? You should have said yes, I'll give him to Rose. That's the way it's always been, isn't it? It's not the same as before. Tommy and I are married in the legal sense, and there are procedures necessary for divorce. I can't go along with just losing a cheating boyfriend and being done with him like we did back then. Rose, you've been divorced once, right? You know you have to go through the process, right? Can't you at least understand that? Oh, you knew about my divorce? I don't remember who told me, but yeah, I know. Well, it's true that divorce is a lot of hassle, but if you don't bother me with these procedures, I'll wait for you. I don't think I'll have to bother you during the process. It's between me and Tommy. Oh, I see. Well then, please do it as soon as possible. I'll do it. Hey, April! How long are you going to make me wait? I said I wanted to get married soon, right? I said I wanted to be married by 30, right? Hurry up! Hurry! You didn't run away, did you? I won't let you run away from me. Rose, sorry to keep you waiting. I was just about to call you. The divorce is final. Oh, really? Well, I'm going to go register the marriage right now. Right now? Tommy is still here. How will you get the marriage certificate? The marriage certificate is already written. All I have to do is submit it. Oh, I see. If you have time to worry about me and Tommy, why don't you worry about yourself instead? Get your stuff together and get out of that house. Yeah, I'm packing my bags. Yeah, good idea. LOL. Now, what do you need to say? What's mine is Rose's. Good. April? Hey, what's this? What's wrong? What's going on? Why is Tommy's stuff being brought to my house? Tommy even said he moved out of that house. What is this? What? Tommy divorced me. Is there a problem with that? Divorce isn't a problem, but why was Tommy kicked out? That mansion is for me and Tommy to live in. All you have to do is get out. You're the intruder, right? You kicked Tommy out of the house and now you want to live there? How dare you? I'm not trying to live there. I told you I'm packing my bags too. Did Tommy not tell you? What? This house is in my father's name. Huh? Your father? This is my father's second house. He just let me live here to take care of the house as well. Wait a minute. I thought you had a single mom. When you were about to graduate from junior year, your mother was sick. I felt sorry for you then, so I gave you a job. What? What do you mean? I mean, didn't you say you don't know who your father is? You said you were estranged from all your relatives except your mother, and that you were all alone in the world.
That's what I was told too. 5 years ago, I found out something that surprised me.
You mean you found your father? Yes, that's right.
I don't know if this really pertains to me, but I guess facts are stranger than fiction.
What is it? What's going on? Don't be coy, just tell me.
My father was the president of a company.
What?
When he was young, for some reason he couldn't marry my mother and they separated. And he married another woman without knowing that I was his daughter. But 5 years ago, he found out that my mother had already passed away and that I existed, so he came to see me. Now I work for my father's company to make a living.
What? What is that? That kind of happy story. I can't believe that would happen to you of all people.
Really? I still think I'm dreaming sometimes.
Are you serious?
Yes, it's true.
Wow. Hey, April. So there's something in it for me too, right?
Something you can benefit from? What are you talking about?
The mansion there. You say it's in your dad's name, but if you beg him, he'll give it to you.
Oh, that's 100% not going to happen.
Why not? What's yours is mine. So why don't you just take what's yours and give it to me?
We're selling the house.
What? Sold?
I told you, I don't live here. Tommy brought another woman here while I was gone. My father decided to sell the house because he didn't want a house with such a bad memory.
What? I've never been in that house. I think there's some kind of a mistake.
Oh, I'm not talking about you, Rose. I'm talking about Tommy's true love.
Huh? You're lying. What are you talking about? It's a lie. That's not true. I mean, it's such a fake story.
Oh, that part's not so bad either. Tommy's company is being absorbed by my father's company.
What do you mean?
Tommy's company was on the verge of collapse when I got married. My father became the largest shareholder of Tommy's company and supported it, somehow keeping it afloat until now. And then this affair happened, didn't it? My father was so angry with Tommy that he decided to cut off all support. Tommy's company could no longer stand on its own. And since Tommy's company couldn't stand on its own, it would be difficult for the other employees if it went bankrupt. So, the company was absorbed into my father's company.
Well then.
Tommy is stepping down. He was starting over as an employee, but he still didn't feel comfortable there. So he resigned yesterday, and the severance pay was used to pay my alimony.
Tommy is now poor and unemployed?
Also, his parents have cut him off, so he's lost his house to go back to.
That's not good. I've already registered the marriage. Don't make me accept such a bad partner.
I'm divorced. It's none of my business.
I don't need an unemployed homeless person. Give me your mansion. What's yours is mine, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, really?
I hear the buyout price is in the hundreds of millions. Can you afford it?
Hey, that's for free. What's yours is mine. There's no way I'm paying money to you. Come on, say it again. Come on, say it. What's mine is Rose's, right? Say it quickly.
Like I said before, it's in my father's name, so it's not mine. I can't give it to you for free because it's not mine. I gave Tommy to you, so isn't it fine?
I'm not happy to get that unemployed loser. I mean, he's a burden. Just shut up and give me the mansion. You want to be ripped to shreds?
You'd better stop doing that.
Don't talk back. There are plenty of men out there who would tear you to shreds if I would just talk to them.
I didn't tell you, But I have a bodyguard with me at all times now.
Bodyguard? What? Why you?
My half-brother was almost kidnapped once before. I've heard it's been this way ever since. If you do anything to me, I'm sure there will be payback for you and your friends.
Stop it. Don't say threatening things.
If that's what you think, then please don't get involved with me anymore. Frankly, I don't like the idea of having my father's power behind me. But he has more anger towards you than I do. Even I, his own daughter, was shaken up by it. Right now, I just have a bodyguard. But if anything more happens to me, I'm afraid someone will pay you a visit.
Wait.
I don't want anything to do with you from now on. Just get out of this town with Tommy.
Wait. I work for a company too, you know. You're asking me to resign now? It's not like you don't know how hard it is to find a job in this day and age.
If you leave by the end of this month, I'll reduce your payments somewhat.
Payment? I have to pay something.
You were having an affair, so it's only natural. Just to let you know, Tommy's true love paid the money we demanded in one go and left this town yesterday.
Oh no, you're kidding, right?
This is the maximum concession I can make. My lawyer is on his way over there right now.
Lawyer?
I've been thinking a lot about this, so I'll make sure to settle things with Rose. I'll see you in court next time. I found out later. The marriage certificate that Rose submitted was something she prepared jokingly when she and Tommy had a drink together, and it was not something that was properly agreed upon. However, Rose was the only thing that remained for Tommy, who had lost so many things. When Rose asked for a divorce, Tommy went into a half-crazy state and has been unemployed ever since. Since then, Rose has been forced to live a very constrained life with Tommy, who is unemployed at the new place they moved to. So, this time, I had the help of my father to solve the problem. But I realized that I myself could not continue as I am now, and that I had to change. I would like to take this experience as a positive one and think hard about how I can live a stronger and prouder life.
Kira, tomorrow's finally your wedding. Congratulations. I can't believe you and Kenny are finally tying the knot. I'm feeling emotional already, you know?
Hey, Hillary, thanks a bunch.
Am I being ahead of myself here? Maybe I should have saved it for tomorrow.
Not at all. You and the in-laws have been so accepting and caring. I'm really grateful for treating me like your own family.
Even our dog Fluffy has taken a liking to you. Remember when he jumped all over you and didn't leave you alone during your first visit? That was crazy.
Totally. And you, thank you so much. You've been there right from the start until now, despite being in the middle of a job hunt.
Oh, come on. I'm already done with it anyway.
Oh, you got an offer? Congrats.
Thanks. I got it just yesterday.
Guess we have to celebrate for you too then.
It's fine, really.
Seriously, you've helped us so much with the wedding. Especially getting that amazing poolside garden inside a 5-star hotel for the reception. It's incredible, all thanks to your connection.
Just doing my duty as an older sister. Our parents are remarried, so Kenny and I are step-siblings, you know? But since he became my stepbrother, I've always wanted to do anything for him. The same goes for you, Kira. I want us to be like real sisters.
That's so sweet. It's really reassuring to have you around.
But that's not all, you know?
What do you mean?
I actually planned a surprise for you guys tomorrow. I hope you'll like it. I'll reveal more during the reception, so look forward to it.
A surprise? I'm so excited.
I promise you won't be disappointed. Guess you've got a lot to do for tomorrow. I'll let you go now. See you.
Hey, Hillary, what the heck were you thinking? Pushing Kira into the pool during the reception?
That's not true, Kenny. I didn't do it intentionally, you know. It was just an accident.
From where I was standing, it sure looked like you deliberately pushed her. You were the only one close to her at that moment.
Does she think the same too?
She's still unconscious. You know she twisted her ankle when she fell and drowned. She swallowed a lot of water. The doctor says she'll be okay though. But man, having the ambulance show up in the middle of the reception was a complete disaster. She was so looking forward to the wedding, and it meant a lot to me too. All ruined because of you, god darn it.
I swear I didn't mean any harm. You gotta believe me. She's my sister-in-law, for crying out loud. I would never intentionally harm my family. You and I aren't blood-related either, but we've been like real siblings, haven't we? I want the same relationship with her.
Right. I guess I was wrong. Sorry for doubting you.
No worries. I'm glad you believe me. I hope she wakes up soon.
Yeah, me too.
I want to visit her soon, but Mom, Dad, and everyone else are still upset. I'll make sure they're settled first.
Thanks. Everyone needs a reliable sister like you.
I'd do anything for you. Don't hesitate to lean on me.
You're the best. I'll get in touch again once Kira wakes up.
Hi, Hillary. I'm sorry for causing trouble at the reception. I heard you looked after my family.
Oh, you came around already? I thought I got you pretty good.
Excuse me?
It would have been better if you just gone to the other side.
Hillary, are you okay?
Why do you ask?
Telling someone to go to the other side. You're not seriously thinking that, right?
I'm dead serious.
What?
Pushing you into the pool and messing up that crappy reception felt so good. I wish I could have finished you off. That's the only regret.
Pushing me? You were the one who pushed me into the pool? I did feel a force on my back, but I had no idea who it was. Even when I asked Kenny, he said he didn't see anything.
Oh, great!
Huh?
See, he's got my back after all. He trusts me more than he trusts you. Pushing you was the right call. You're not fit to be his wife after all.
Wait, what's gotten into you suddenly? You said you were happy about our marriage. You even mentioned wanting to be like real sisters. Remember?
I was just playing along, of course. When we first met, everyone was around, so I had to pretend to be happy for you guys, you know, for the show. I wouldn't just hand Kenny over to someone who appeared out of nowhere. Never!
Out of nowhere? We've been together for 7 years, since our freshman year of college.
I've been in love with him for 26 years, since I was 4.
Even if you deeply care about your brother, this is way over the top.
Not as my brother. I've decided to marry him since I was 4. We aren't blood-related siblings. So when I found out we could get married, I was over the moon. When I first met him, I felt a strong sense of destiny. He's my fate, my future husband. I felt it in my gut.
Do you really think a 4-year-old can feel all that?
Shut up! You came butting in and overshadowing me. So I came up with an amazing scheme to finish you off in the pool at a beautiful hotel. But you're as resilient as a cockroach and ruined everything.
I'm glad to be resilient. I can't stand the thought of being sent off for such a ludicrous reason. I understand that you resent me, but guess what? I'm his wife. The wedding might have been disrupted, but we've already submitted our marriage license.
So what's your point? You can get divorced, you know. I'm not giving him up to you. You're lucky it just ended with a fall in the pool this time. You won't be so lucky next time. Until you kick the buckets or divorce him, I won't hesitate to do what I need to.
If that's what you're up for, bring it on. I'll take appropriate measures too. Of course, I'll let Kenny know about this.
Do whatever you want. He's on my side. He's my sweet future husband who stands up for me. Whatever you say won't diminish the 26 years of bond. Hey, what have you done?
What are you talking about?
Don't pretend. I just got a rejection notice from the company where I had the job offer. You must have done something.
I think you're overthinking.
No way! With what happened, it's suspicious how conveniently the offer got rescinded.
I'm telling you, you're misunderstanding something. First of all, you never received an offer.
Yeah, right. What are you talking about?
Once an offer is made, there needs to be a valid reason to rescind it. But since you haven't received an offer yet, I had them just process it as a regular rejection. They were about to send out the letter in a day. It was seriously close. Haha.
How do you know all that?
Do you even know who I am?
Huh? You're Kira. You're the despicable woman who married my brother.
Anything else?
What else?
Ugh, you don't know? I'm astounded. You don't even know about the CEO whose company you wanted to work for?
Huh? The CEO? What? You?
I was surprised too. I've been busy preparing for the wedding, so I left the business to do COO for a while. I had no clue you interviewed for a job at my company.
That's got to be a lie.
I did mention it when we first met. Weren't you listening?
Well, yeah, I just thought you were bluffing. A clueless woman like you is the CEO? Impossible.
Clueless? That's rude, you know. Well, I'm a bit ashamed of myself at how close I got to leaving this life because of you. But thanks to your bold move, my HR staff noticed you and your hiring got stopped.
No way!
You know, a lot of my employees were at the wedding. I couldn't believe that with so many guests there, no one saw you pushing me. I asked around a bit and got a bunch of people who witnessed it. There are plenty who saw you in action right at that moment. When I checked, I found a crucial shot among the others the photographer captured.
Ha, whatever. There are plenty of job opportunities out there in this world. I decline to work for your company anyway. I've got Kenny. No matter what you or anyone else says, he'll always have my back.
I don't think so, Hillary.
Huh? Kenny?
He wanted to chat with you directly after I showed him our conversation, so I added him here.
I heard everything after Kira woke up. It was you who pushed her after all. I was a fool to trust you, even for a moment.
Kenny, why? How could you believe this woman over me? We've built a bond as siblings for 26 years, but you choose her over me?
Sorry, but I can't trust you anymore. I'm furious and honestly disgusted.
Disgusted? What do you mean? I'm beautiful, ain't I? I've always been there for you and watched over you. I'm your big sister, for God's sake.
That's the thing.
You said you trusted me.
As a family, I trusted you. We're not blood related, but I relied on you like a real sister. You were always caring to me and our parents. I thought you were a good person. I never thought you were the kind of person who would push Kira into a pool or threaten her.
But what else could I do? You picked that woman over me. I thought maybe if I got rid of her, you'd choose me.
That doesn't make any sense. Even if she were gone, I don't even want to think about it. But even then, I wouldn't choose you.
How come? Don't you see how much I love you?
That creeps me out, you know. I was only 1 when you were 4. Thinking you looked at me like that since I was a baby gives me chills. Seriously.
I showed him all the messages you sent me before. He got goosebumps for real. It was pretty sad.
That can't be true. I can't believe you're not accepting my love. I get it. You're being threatened by her, right?
Huh?
What?
Kenny, you can be honest, you know. It's okay to say I'm the one you truly love. You want to divorce that shallow fling from college and be with me, who's been with you for 26 years, right?
Got it.
Yes.
I want nothing to do with you anymore.
What?
You've got a lot to say about the love of my life. Listen, she started a business and has been more successful since college. She wanted to prioritize work over marriage, but I begged her to reconsider. I promised her I'd never make her regret it and to make her happy. She finally agreed after I pleaded and persuaded her.
Wow. I'm glad I married him. He treats me so well and I'm really happy.
You've got to be kidding me. I thought she was the one who seduced you.
You tried to send the woman I adored to the other side. You pretended to be happy and celebrate our marriage, but laughed behind the scenes, right? I should have declined the poolside wedding when you suggested it. I can never forgive you for what you did to her.
Don't say that, Kenny. We're siblings bonded by strong ties, right? We've always had each other's backs.
You're not my sister anymore. Get lost. Stay out of our lives from now on.
No, please.
Have you guys had enough chat between the siblings? I think the police should be arriving at your place soon.
What? The police? For what?
Well, you're a suspect for attempted murder. I mean, I did mention there's photographic evidence of you pushing me into the pool, right?
Jeez, going to the police is overreacting. I apologize, so please reconsider.
I already reported you, so...
Kenny! Convince her!
It was actually me who suggested going to the police. I felt I had to be firm about this, especially since you're my family.
This is too much.
I've already told Mom and Dad about this. They said if you're guilty, they want you to reflect on it and take responsibility.
Hillary tried to evade the arrest and fled from her home before the police arrived. But the family dog, Fluffy, tracked her scent and they found her. She was taken away in the back of a patrol car. Ha ha ha. Regarding the incident of being pushed into the pool, it was eventually settled out of court, so she didn't end up in prison. After being rejected by my company, she struggled to find a job. She tried asking her parents and relatives for help, but they all turned her down. In the end, she's juggling multiple part-time jobs to cover my hospital bill, the cleaning expenses for my wedding dress, and the compensation I claimed. As for me, my professional and private lives are going amazingly, and I'm enjoying life every day. Before marriage, I prioritized work and thought I didn't want kids. Lately, influenced by Kenny's love, I'm thinking maybe expanding the family wouldn't be a bad idea.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.